everyone, it's Alex. Welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to Vlogmas Day 4. So this time around, I wanted to show my top 10 holiday makeup palettes. So if you are trying to find a great holiday palette for yourself to give, or just trying to create some new looks with, I have my top 10. Most of these are high-end, though I do have some that are more inexpensive. So I'm going to start off with the most expensive and then work my way towards the least expensive. So the first, of course, is just the basic Urban Decay Naked Palette. This is the very first one that came out. You can see how worn mine is. I actually, when they first came out with the Naked Palette, it used to come with a double-ended eyeliner. I can't remember if it was like bourbon and whiskey or what the two colors were, but I was a little late to the game, and then they started switching it where you got a brush, which is still great. So you just have like your basic shades. You have a lot of shimmers, a lot of, really pretty colors. You do have some, a couple of matte colors, but most of these are shimmery, metallic, shiny, really, really pretty. So those, this would be one of my favorites. So then the second one, of course, is the Urban Decay Naked 2 palette. And this one, sorry about the glare. This one is kind of where some of the colors did repeat, like Half Baked. That's a repeat. I don't think any of the others were repeats, but, this one was just like a really pretty, like neutral colored palette. You can create a lot of like really pretty shimmery looks for the holidays with a lot of golds. And gorgeous colors like that. And then third is the Naked 3 palette. Again, this also comes with like the brush. This is more of like the rose gold tone colors, which I absolutely adore. This actually is the palette that I dip into the least, though, in terms of the Naked palettes. I don't know why. But you can create a lot of like really pretty like champagne colors and, just a lot of other just, gorgeous colors. So this is another one that I would recommend. So up next is the Urban Decay Smoked palette. I really love this palette. This one, oh my god, all of these colors are gorgeous. You get the full-size version of the 24/7 Glide-On Eye Pencil in Perversion, which is like the blackest black. It is so rich, and it is like my favorite black eyeliner that's not liquid. So you have, a couple of light colors, which would be really great for an inner corner, tear duct area highlight or, brow bone highlight. But then you have these other really pretty colors, that you can make really great smoky eye looks with. There's like also just this is a repeat from, I think, the Naked 2 palette, Blackout. Mine, I don't know. It's just really pretty. I don't remember what I was going to say, but it's really pretty. This is, again, a great palette for, yourself or to give to someone else if you know someone who really likes to create smoky looks. This is one that, you have the really gorgeous green and blue and purple, so you can create some gorgeous holiday looks. Again, I just wanted to create this video because I figured it would be really good to show and just some of the different, palettes that you can use to create different looks. Or if you're like, oh, hey, I want to pick up a new palette, or I want to put something on my Christmas list, or hey, what should I get, that special someone? So these are like the top ones that I wanted to show you. So I've used this one a ton. You can create so many different, really pretty looks with all of these different colors. There's not a single color that I have not used. So that is definitely one that I highly recommend. Oh, and it also, it comes in a little zipper. Other than like the other ones, you just open them up. This one is zippered. So this one is more new to me. This is the Naked Smoky palette. So I haven't really used this one a ton, but these are the really pretty colors. Again, just more like neutrally type colors. You do get, a little bit of color in there to, create a little bit of a pop. So you have some, that you can create like a little bit of a burst of color, a little pop of color, but a lot of these are more like light, neutral. Some of these are more like earthy tone shades. So this is a really great one where you can also create some of those smoky, smoked looks. And it's great because you have like a nice variety of, highlight shades also. I really like it when a palette includes not only like, your darker shades and some of the colors, but also some shades that you can really work with in terms of, creating a nice, inner corner highlight or brow bone highlight, or, sometimes I even use some of these on my, on my cheekbone for my highlight. So I love a palette that is so, versatile in that sense. So next is from Tarte. I don't have any more Urban Decay, don't worry. This is the Swamp Queen Graveyard Girl palette, which I really like. It's a really nice case. I think Bunny did a fantastic job with coming up with this palette. So what I like about this one is this one has not only your eyeshadows, but like a highlighter, a blush, and what could be a bronzer for someone. It could also be whatever. I mean, I've used all of these shades for eyeshadows, so you can kind of mix around and play with it. But this palette smells really good. Like, it's like almost like a candy bar or something. It just smells incredible. So it comes with a brush. I really like this one because, again, it's one of those palettes where you kind of have so many different options. You have your eyeshadows, you have, a blush, a bronzer, a highlight. So if you're like, oh man, I'm going away for the holidays, I really don't want to take, a bronzer, a blush, a highlight, my eyeshadow, and all of this. You can have all of that in one palette. So that's what I really like about this one. Also, this video is not sponsored, or this is not a promo for it or anything. I just happen to really like these products, which is why I figured I would share that. I don't know if this one is still necessarily available for purchase. Probably is. You'd probably have to like look around. But I just thought, something like this or along the lines of this would be a really great gift to give to someone. Keep for yourself, or to create some really great looks if you already have this palette, because you can see all of the different colors and the great looks it could create. Okay, so next I have, this is from BH Cosmetics. This is starting to get into the more affordable side of makeup, especially BH Cosmetics always has really, really great sales. This is a professional blush palette by them. It's a 10-piece blush palette. So this is great for someone who really likes their blush. You don't want to just give them, just one blush, because maybe you don't know what their favorite shade of blush is. Do they like more, hot pinks or hot oranges? Do they like more neutrals? Do they like, lighter shades, lilacs, light pale pinks, things like that. So this is a really great gift that is also pretty safe because, there's 10 different shades to choose from. Again, this is one of my favorites. I love this palette. I bring this one with me almost anywhere I go, especially if I'm doing makeup for myself, my friends, whomever. Because there's so many different shades that work with all different skin tones, which is really, really nice and helpful. Yeah, so there's great colors, that you can also use for the holiday season. Also sticking with BH Cosmetics, I did get this one last Christmas, I do believe. This is the special occasion 39 color eyeshadow and blush palette. So again, you can kind of see that this one is like really versatile in the sense you have all of your gorgeous eyeshadows, and you have a bunch of blushes to choose from. And this shade also doubles as a highlighter. It's a nice like white color. And some of these could also even be bronzers for some people. It just depends on your skin tone, I'm sure. So I love this because, you have your greens, your purples, your darks, your shimmers. You have just all different colors, so you can create some really nice, gorgeous looks for the holidays. This is a really great palette to give to someone, again, because there's blushes, there's eyeshadows, it's not just all, neutrals. There's also, pops and bursts of color. It's not just bright colors, there's also neutrals, so that way it's really usable for a lot of different people. And same with the blushes. You have your darks, but you also have, your lights and your pastels and your pales. So it can really reach out to a lot of different people. Next in line, this is from Karity Cosmetics. My brother got this for me last Christmas. This is their matte palette. It has 21 different eyeshadow shades. And I freaking love this palette. I use this all the time. You have gorgeous shades of really nice, light, neutral colors. So you have those covered. Then you start stepping into just getting, you know, some just lighter bursts of color. And then you have your really dark, deep, rich, vibrant colors. So this palette is something that is really, it can reach out to a wider audience in terms of usage because you have so many different options to choose from. These kind of all look the same, these three, but this one is like white, this one's like a pale, almost yellowish color, and this one's kind of going on like to a peachy tone, so I know those probably all look the same, but I promise they are different. But oh my god, all of these colors are just perfect. You can create some really nice holiday looks, and you know, I don't know, I just happen to really like it. And then last but least, this would probably be the cheapest one. This is from e.l.f. Cosmetics, also known as Eyes, Lips, Face. I don't know if you can see it there. Sorry, my palette's a little dirty. I've had this one for a little while now. This one has, I believe it's 100 different shades, and it was like 10 bucks. So you have so many different options. You have so many color options that are really light, you know, colors, a lot of neutrals. You also have some really nice, pretty bursts of color. This is like my top favorite color in this palette, followed by that one. But you have so many different options with this palette. This palette is great because it's affordable. It's easy to take on the go because you have so many different options. You don't have to worry about bringing, you know, a bunch of different single eyeshadows or other palettes because everything is like in here that you would need. So that's what's so awesome about it. And again, it's super affordable. So if you're trying to, you know, get someone something who maybe, you know, they like makeup but you don't really know what to get them, this is a great option. This is great for someone who's kind of just starting out with makeup. This is great for someone who's just kind of starting out with makeup because you don't always want to get someone the most expensive thing because what if they don't like it? What if they don't use it? And this is a great way to, you know, branch out and start trying, you know, new colors without, you know, breaking the bank. So yeah, it's a really great palette. But anyways, that is all I have for Vlogmas Day 4. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that it was somewhat helpful. And yeah, again, I just wanted to create this video just because I figured this is really great for if you're looking for new palettes to try for yourself, if you're looking for gift ideas to give to, you know, a loved one, a friend, whomever. These are all great ideas. And if you're just like, you know, I have all of these palettes or I have some of these palettes, I want to create some new looks. I want to, you know, get inspired and, you know, figure out what kind of a holiday look I want to do, but I don't know what palette to use. I just, you know, wanted to do this video just to, I don't know, help in that sense, I guess. I don't know, even though I'm not doing a tutorial with them. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure that you stay tuned for tomorrow to check out tomorrow's video. I think I'm doing holiday gift ideas, but I can't quite remember, so you'll have to see then. And make sure that you check out my playlist for Vlogmas 2017 so you can check out the other videos that I've done so far. And I will see you guys next time. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe if you haven't already because it's totally free. And make sure that your notifications are turned on. Just hit that bell. So I will see you guys later. Bye.